continue with the Melting Remnant. It's always weird to find like something that naturally is endless. Oh well. I mean, I guess Candle People and Hellhorned are perfectly fine. Melting Remnant, there we go. I never remember their name. Well, infinite money, as far as I'm concerned. Can I reform naturally? I most assuredly cannot. I don't know if this run's gonna be scuffed then. I'll take Rector for now, and I'm just not gonna play him on turn 1. I don't think the unit draft is worth it this early, given how flimsy my units are in general. Do I want a Molting Imp this early? Yeah. This should die off in the following turn. Or at the very least, I'm going to ensure that it dies off in the following turn. And I want all these units to die. How big is Flicker? Flicker is a 2 space, so I'm going to have to leave this space open. So yeah. We'll ensure that Flicker dies by playing that stuff there. We are going to be making oodles of cash. And the good Rector makes his reappearance. I do want this guy to die. As of right now, that won't happen. However, I can make it happen with an entombed explosive, because this will guaranteed die as well. It's just a shame. Oh, I screwed up. I should have played Votivary and killed it. Oh well. Missing 5 gold. We'll see if that matters. If at any point in time I'm 5 gold short, you know exactly why. All the other stuff is just kind of trash. All of this is trash. Jesus. It's so bad, I'm probably actually going to try to find a Hellhorned unit I can actually, like, buff. You see, I like the idea of the Alpha Fiend, because I can just have him on the first floor and just keep throwing, like, chump blocks directly in front of him. And I won't have a problem with that, because I'll be making money as well as boosting damage. So, you know what? The Alpha Fiend is going to be probably our main card. We're gonna see how this works. Mark of Invasion. It will guarantee a lot of things die. And I've got 2 Molten Imps, or Molting Imps, so you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I start off with a 1 in 2 chance of being able to kill the invasion in the first turn. I gotta save the good Rector. We got no choice. And I'm gonna make my deck smaller and gain a little gold. It's a shame I can't play 2 spells. Anyway, that'll kill you. That will not kill you, which is extremely unfortunate. But I'll get close. Ladies and gentlemen, we screwed up. Yeah. Alright, just gonna step away for a minute. That's another question. Because there's no card really to duplicate. Except for Entombed Explosives, which I am planning on duplicating. If I do decide to do so, just because I might as well have an infinite amount of them. It's either Relic or Hellvent. I'm probably going to just go with Relic. Relic was not a great choice. Well, I guess I'm going to make money. Alright, let's see. Random event. Maybe something interesting. Sorry, can't help. Go away, Dante. Not today. We have learned our lesson. As good as you could theoretically be, it's too much of a hassle for us at this stage. Okay. So. Well, I guess we're not touching the first floor. I mean, we are touching the first floor. Explodes twice, hits, you'll live. I have no way of bringing people back, though. I can only abuse endless characters. Doesn't mean I ain't gonna just sacrifice and throw things under the rug. We're just gonna go with as grim a harvest as possible. We can redrop the votive. Oh, we definitely can redrop the votive. So what we're gonna do here is votive, molting. Torch? Dreg would die. Do I care about Dreg that much? Not really. Might be going a little bit too hard into the money side of things, but you know what? I'm going to try. The votive makes a return. There's an Entombed Explosive. It's not a good Entombed Explosive, but it'll do. If I were to make something endless, what would I make endless as of right now? My champion. That's what I was trying to go for. Right. Votive, dreg. Thank God for Molting Imp. We have such a stupendous amount of money, it's not even funny, honey. Oh, that doesn't even kill you. Get out of here, you're not running away. That's alright. Yeah, but right now, I'm still uncertain of how this is gonna go. As it currently oh, Flicker, why now? So there's the bomb. And there's you also dead. And there's you on the in-between. And then, for giggles and grins, just chuck this at you. Going to make you endless. Votive, entombed explosive, and we'll just rinse and repeat this process. Votive, flicker, entombed explosive, and that's some of the best I can do. The Waxen spike would be good if I could actually revive things, but currently I can't. I only need one Harvest Tycoon to make use of this. Oh yeah, no, it really is. That's why I'm holding off on like every turn until I have Hero Guy and make him endless. Give me... Do I want capacity or draw? Capacity, because I'm trying to go wide still. I might be overvaluing capacity, but my things are still too fat. There's removal, there's money. I should go where the money flows, and the money flows here because there's a Merchant of Steel. Remnant Banner, anything good. No! Go away. We are removing Train Steward and Train Steward. Can I get you to last longer? Reform a random unit. I love that you can hit really hard. I'm gonna keep going with it. Because I'm working on endless here. Quick. Quick, 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 quick. I like quick. What am I gonna do to make it quick? What is going to be quick here? You'll be quick, Alpha Fiend. And we don't have anything else that I actually enjoy. I mean, I can make the Wickless Tycoon tanky. I don't need damage. Sure, the Wickless Tycoon can be very powerful. And then we'll purge the last Train Steward. And we will purge one of the dregs. I could purge a second, I'm going to save a little bit of cash. Lady would have been able to keep people alive, but I do also want a good balance between my people dropping dead. We are not going with a random artifact, because that downside is a major malfunction as far as I'm concerned. I don't have the infinite, but Tycoon, that's a big Tycoon. You out in front to explode on people, and then the votive afterwards to tank a hit. I would love to hold on to the good Rector, but I can't guarantee that he will make it. We can multi-imp here quite easily. The good Entombed Explosive will continue its use. Votive will be here again, and we'll let the Votive die. Molting Imp as well, and we can even hit them up with a drag to deal a little more damage. If you haven't figured it out, we're just playing moneybags, basically. Fake Entombed Explosives. Actually good Entombed Explosives. Which doesn't die, because we only have so much damage. Interesting. Votive Dreg. You can make it because you'll die and you won't deal damage to our core. That clears you, kills you off. I really would like to deal a little bit more, but that's just not really happening. That's a lot of damage you're trying to put out there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it, and you'll make sure we take a little less. Oh, thank God. Alright. Here's the combo we've been looking for. Do you really need to call me into this? Yes. Entombed Explosives goes down here. I have not been able to play this Alpha Fiend. Take your incant and choke on it. Alright. The votive will be more damage, so you'd have to chunk through. Okay, one that's always happening. Regardless of what choices I make, that's always dying. So you have that much health. Dealing 20 a turn, they get 4 attacks. Alpha Fiend strikes 5 times because of quick, so triggers when attacking, so it goes 13, 16. I gotta do damage calculations. Come on, phone. 13 plus 16 plus 19 plus 22 plus 25. 95 damage, which is way more than the Entombed Explosive ever will do. Not including other stuff. So yeah, we can finally play the Alpha Fiend and then rely on drawing the other stuff later. It was a mistake playing him there because I can't get him back now because he won't die until the start of this turn. Anyway. We'll place the votive behind to guaranteed draw this, kill you off, and let's go. Okay, you burn out now, which means I can draw you. That's all I need. Okay. You're always being played. You'll wick out before it kills you. That's okay. That works. A lot of damage taken, but a lot of money regained. There's our first reform. We're taking it because right now it's the only way I have to bring people back. At least that's the hope. Anyway, what else we got here? I need to go on the rightmost path because I've got spells I need to work with. Or right now, a single spell I need to work with. I would love to Merchant of Steel, but at the same time, I don't actually have a lot of things I could apply the stuff to. Really, all of this is just going to turn into a boatload of trinkets. Anyway, Unstable Wax. What we're going for here is Dreg. Because let's be honest, the Dregs actually kind of suck. And Torch. Spells gain double stack. Not surprised. Magic power. Not surprised. Cost 1 less. Yes. No. Reroll. Cost 1 less. I basically need to reform constantly. I guess I can purge another torch because the imps are probably going to start serving the exact same thing. And you know what? This is going to seem dumb. And it probably is. Here's what we're thinking. Or what I'm thinking. Multiple things here I could very well use and need. Such as the imps. So, I'll make the imps endless, as well as my champion, and basically have the same 5 cards drawn every turn. Alright. Not a single one. That is impressive, actually, like, unironically. Anyway, you will die, you will live. I want to play the Rector. No wings only make me faster. He'll die off fairly quickly. I don't want Wickless Tycoon to be in the, like, back. I'd actually rather him be here. So you'll both die off, that's fine, that's perfect for me. Rector Flicker will be up here. I can't resurrect anyone. But since I get to choose who gets resurrected, it's okay if Rector Flicker dies because I can bring him back on demand. You are a nuisance, aren't you? Anyway, I'll have to get the Alpha Fiend at a certain point, but now's not the time. Drop dead. For playing both these bombs and a drag. You're already all dying, but I don't want my Tycoon to take damage. So some damage is dealt, but that's alright. Hey, it's both of you. Neat. Let's see here. Unit dies on that floor. Well, I can't prevent that. A bomb is going to go off. You're going to gain a boatload of armor. You're only going to gain 1 batch of a boatload of armor. I couldn't get the revival. This is going to be annoying. This looks like perfect timing for you. Because you'll kill this. And then I'll have you blow up our bomb. Yeah, seems fine to me. I mean, I literally can't prevent him from getting up there. There is no possibility. The good Rector Flicker gets to return to us, and he shall be made endless. We'll also play a bomb. There's going to be a lot of death. I want to prevent your shenanigans, but I know I can't. Is there anything that hits big and hard? Kind of. Because you'll die at end of turn, right? Yes, and that will hit you for a decent amount. And you're both invisible, so I can't touch anything you're doing. We'll get some endless explosives up here. Problem is that's going to kill you immediately. Let's see. If I did this here, you hit for 19. That goes up. Oh, the thing is, even if that's a problem, I could just manually detonate it. Alright. Say your prayers. Sure, we can do some reformation. I don't need imps. Well, I can reform my imps and keep sacrificing them to draw cards and energy. So that's not too bad of an idea. There's nothing I want to duplicate right now. Yes, yeah. There is a random event, sure, but I'd rather go to shops because I get more money and more things to do from shops. Upgrade a spell to boost its cost and remove consume. Reform makes them 0, so I might as well do some reformation. Can't do anything with that. Can make that cost 1. And then there's literally nothing else I could do except purge a card. And the thing I'd purge is probably these dregs. And I have no money again. Hey, Fel. We're gonna see how many times I can resurrect our good, glorious leader and throw my minions under the bus. Well, this is a perfect start, basically. It's consume. Need to unfortunately deal with the ultimate penance. What I actually want to do here is bomb. Let go, let go. Self-important. I don't actually need to use endless on the Rector as of right now. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to apply endless to the Wickless Tycoon. Because I kind of like the idea. Well, the Tycoon's not going to die anytime soon, and even if he does, I can just bring him back. So, you know, let's do this, and I could do resurrection shenanigans right after. My Pyre will take technically 0 damage. Technically. I don't have any imps to sacrifice. Let's see, they both die off, and that basically mulches you. But just for giggles and grins, I'll make sure you actually die. Okay, so it applies the damage boost after the strike. That is good to know. You really, really do not like the stuff I do. Anyway, you've been reformed with Burnout. You will guaranteed die. That's okay. That's fine. I could just bomb that group. But I also don't want to have to play more penance cards. And the person we're reforming is Rector Flicker, who will make a stunning reappearance down below. Dead, dead, but not dead. And I can't make it easier. That doesn't do much damage-wise, so we're just going to ensure that this dies off this turn. Alright, that took some damage. Oh my gosh. I want to yell at you and say cease and desist. Because I literally can't play anything because they keep playing these. And I'd take more damage by ignoring this? Well, actually, would I? That guarantees you die. That you die, sorry. We can reform 2 random units. Then we can play you out in front, because you'll die off in 2 turns, and we can play a dreg, because that'll guaranteed kill you, so you can stop. Hey, fell. The good rector gets a return. I will do 2 random units. We'll do this. We will sacrifice the imp to do this again. And do I think anyone is going to immediately cry? Well, I need to play the rector, whether I want to or not, and you will burn out, so that's also fine then. You return again, which will guaranteed finish her off. I just need to figure out the most amount of kills I can net on her. Can't play anymore because guess what? Rector Flicker takes up 2 spaces. Blessed are the Waxen. Rector is indeed pretty good like this. A lot of my units are dying. And I do need to kill random characters periodically with it. And I need more space to work with. A trinket store? On the perfect side of things. What's the freebie? So make it so I never have to care about unit costs. You know what? That's perfectly fine by me. Conserving energy between turns. I can foresee that being kind of useful. I don't have any X-cost spells. If I gave my spells a third upgrade slot, that's probably actually for the best. And we have the resin block, which I will definitely take as well. Considering we have any, like... We've got a lot of good stuff going for us. And, Sir Rector Flicker, you're going to burn brightly. Shine bright like a diamond. Basically, the Rector states that if he pops in, he'll just kill them in one shot, no matter who they are. Oh, baby. Let's do it. Because right now I don't care if Rector Flicker is out, because when he dies, I'll usually just resurrect him. That's a nuisance? Not impossible. Wait, what am I talking about? It's really easy to deal with. And then the good Rector kills him. And we'll summon out a Dreg. And the Alpha Fiend will be on the second stage, so it can occasionally catch leaks. No. I mean, yeah, the Rector can take as much damage as they wish. And you'll draw... There's nothing here that's going to die anytime soon. And they're all dead, so... I guess. Ten times the friendly unit deaths. I'm not going to apply Endless. I'm going to let you die off. I'll actually do that as well. Because again, I want them to die as quickly as possible. And then we'll reform the good Rector. Drop him again to try to clear the field. If I play you, you'll just explode, but I don't hate that. I wish I was able to, like, I should have reformed the imp, but you know what? Here, both of you can come up here because, well, you're guaranteed to die and then you'll die right after. You dig? You dig. Alright. So we're going to reform the other imp, drop you in here. You're dead no matter what we do. And I know that's not true, but it's funny. Reform, pop up, and I'll just let the Dreg die out eventually. And I'll let Engineered Explosives also take care of this. So the relics that are boosting the attack, they're the cards themselves, but I also have the resin block, so whenever my friendly units die, they will gain plus 10 attack. And I can just resurrect the units after they've died. So the only ones I have left are the imps. Let's leave a nuke and leave a Votivary. And let the imps begin dying off. Great and Glorious General, you'll burn out, but that's also not bad. Sacrifice. Reform. Toss you both up here. Because I suspect that we'll go through this entire line. I could Memento Mori. And I will, just to boost the amount of damage that'll come out here. And since you have 2 turns, you'll die off as well. Do I reform the Flicker now? Because if I reform Flicker now, Flicker dies, guaranteed. But if I do this instead, there's just going to be a big held House of Booms. Sack you. We're going to return Flicker. Flicker should be more than enough by himself to kill you. But just in case we weren't making it painstakingly clear, they're going to die off. And if I so chose, I could just punch him in the gabber for 250, but you know what? That doesn't matter to me. We'll even get 2 randos back, and funnily enough, I'm going to let this die. And you also can die. Say your prayers. I don't need anything else. I don't need any of that. This should be the last stage? Yes, it is. So I can either... there's nothing I want to duplicate. And I'd rather spend the money on the spells, considering I got the spell upgrade thing. So let's go. We're going to remove the Dreg, because the Dreg is not useful anymore, because money is not going to matter. And I don't... The second Entombed Explosives I'm kind of iffy on. I'll still keep double imps, because double imps still work wonders. Yeah, no, nothing else I want from here. What do we got? Spells with permafrost and magic? No, not yet. Trinkets. What do we got? You summon your second unit during the turn, gain 3 energy, but I don't need that. What I'll actually take is a little bit of health on all my units. Armor and magic power. I don't even think I have damage spells. I do have Memento Mori, so that wasn't entirely worthless, just mostly worthless. So what we're going to do here is we're going to permafrost Memento Mori. I also realize, why don't I just remove the Endless card? Because I don't want the Endless anymore. Permafrost Memento, make it cheaper. No, we're not removing Consume. We're going to make Memento Mori even cheaper. So I can basically cast it every single turn. You'll just be worth a instantaneous damage roll of 45. And I don't need this anymore because I'm not making things endless, so we'll just get that out of here. Alright, I think I've done everything I physically can. Because I'm never casting endless on anything, because the 2 things I have that are endless, I just want them to die repeatedly. Rector Flicker pops in and immediately dunks this person. Alpha Fiend pops in and dunks this one. You always happen. Sack, it's fine if he's resurrected. You're not gonna die anytime soon. We'll do this, and we'll nuke you down again and kill you. We got the Tycoon running. And we'll nuke the field once more. And you know what? No, we'll keep the votive area alive. I know it's Ember Burn and Ember Drain, but all my stuff is also nearly free. Plus I can do this. Which gives me all my stuff back. And now we'll bomb. You're going to die, which is which is unfortunate. But at the same time, we can also do this, which kills you off and you'll die off again as well. There's no point in punching him in the teeth. And Torch we don't need. I can let you burn out. So from that turn, you can now be one-shot, which is exactly as planned. We're going to Wicked Blaze, bring back Rector. Rector is going to wreck some faces. 2 randoms, but what's actually going to happen is we're going to pull out Molten Imp and sacrifice him again immediately. Okay, so it does not reshuffle the discard pile, so you cannot in fact go infinite via that fashion. Or self-important work only draw 1 card. It's only draw 1, so that doesn't actually prove it. You'll kill that off, that's fine. Might not be the smartest decision, but it's mine. Alright, and then we will pull back our Smollen, replay him here, sacrifice him again, and now we can not one-shot this one, but we can one-shot this one most assuredly. We'll replay you because you should die, resummon, pull out 2 more imps, and do the one with slower burnout here. You know what, for giggles and grins, we'll have this imp here also punching you, because you can punch with the Fist of the North Star. Well, you were going to do that with the Fist of the North Star, but we need you. So we're going to move you back down here, Sacred Wicks to pull back the 2 who died. Burn out everything, you'll unfortunately live. Against all odds, and I'm actually going to punch you in the face because it's funny. Engineered Explosives will go down here, because that'll guarantee that you'll be dying off, and we'll have the Votivary sit behind it? Do I want the Votivary to sit behind or in front? Yes, because the bomb won't go off then. Alright, this imp needs to die, so die it shall. We're going to resurrect that imp in particular, because it's going to unceremoniously kill off everything here, pop on down here, you're going to hit us, you're dead, there's nothing I can do to stop that. I want to do but 1 but 2 nukes. I think that saddens me is I can't Memento Mori all the time. Alright, Rector Flicker is dead again, and now he's on the final wave. So, on the final wave, we shall resurrect the good Rector one more time. And basically already prove that we'll be one-shotting them if they don't, like, cease and desist. Why not? I actually want this to go longer. Well, no, because there's a 10% bonus. But there's also the gold bonus. My thing's dying. Honestly, the main reason okay, you're getting sacrificed. We are pulling back the good Rector one more time for the last time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Resummon these guys. I was hoping you'd die off at the end of this turn for a little more cash, but you know what? It's happening, and they're both dying as well. Alright. That was a grand ol' ending to my first victory with the good Rector and the melting remnants. I actually remember their name, I'm surprised. I had a copy of Allied Clan starter deck to your starting deck. Wonderful. Subsuming Blade. Interesting idea. When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 0 for the turn. Flickers, lickers. Resin removal. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemies. Interesting. Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. Some wonderful progress has been made, and I think my highest scoring run? I don't know what my highest scoring run is. Let's take a find out. Let's take a little look-see. Run history. I actually win decently often. Admittedly, I haven't done many runs. I didn't get the game until just a little while ago. They have these personal bests and stuff like that, but I'm kind of curious to see what those are. Ah, well. Anyway, I'm going to call it for the stream for tonight, as I have made commitments and plans with someone else to perform a quest most dire in old school RuneScape without a guide. While I would love to show that on there, my friends like being foul-mouthed. And, as we all know, that's not exactly conductive to eventually uploading to YouTube, which I do envision at least this live stream is going to go up on YouTube at some point. Especially considering we're finally getting to an end for the bloody Stellaris series, and I've been just chugging along with that footage. So, I will bid you farewell and good night. If you wish to catch